Y'all, what's good with y'all YouTube? This is your boy Visual Climax, right back at it again. Today we're gonna have another little story time. You feel me? So this is what I'm gonna talk to y'all about today. Today the story time is gonna be about my first, piercing, getting my ears pierced. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story about before I got it pierced, asked my parents to get my ears pierced, and getting my ears pierced actually. So I come up to my parents. I was like, "Ma, let me get my ears pierced. I want to do this for my birthday and everything." She was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, I'm 20. You feel me? I'm 20. I'm trying to do things big out here. Little shorties telling me that I need to get my ears pierced. And I don't actually talk to my mom like that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. But she was like, "No," and I was like, I already had it in my mind though. I was gonna ask it again later on, later on in the month. And so days go by. I started doing what I need to, making sure everything all right in the house, doing my thing, working, getting paid, making this bread and everything. And I asked her later that month, and I was like, "Mom, may I please, before I go back to college, may I please get my ears pierced?" And she was like, I you can only get one though. I was asking for two. And she was like, "You can only get one." And I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing, because you know how black parents are. They give you one, they gave you the answer, and you just better run with it. Like, so I ran with it. So, I hit up my boy. I was like, "Yo, you still trying to get your ears pierced too?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah." So, so I called him up, and we make this day. We was like, "I bet. Let's go to the mall and get this done." So so the day come, he come pick me up, and we head to the mall. Now, if a man ever said that he went to the mall and got his ear pierced, it probably 90% of the time he got it pierced at Claire's, but telling you he got it pierced somewhere else just to make it look hard. So you know me, I'm gonna keep it straight 100. I went to Claire's and got my ears pierced because they cheap, and I am black, and I like cheap. So I went to Claire's and got my ears pierced, and and he was there also. So alright, so back to the story. So he picked me up. We rode to the mall. Got out the car and everything. We talking about it. He was like, "You nervous?" I was like, a little bit. I don't even like needles like that. I hate the little pricks. The pricks they do at the doctor. They be pricking my thumb. I be like, I still be tensing up. I be like, "All right, go ahead. You can do it. You done?" I be looking away a little bit sometimes. I be like, "You done? You done?" Shit. So I was like, I'm a little, just a little bit scared. You feel me? But and I asked her like, "You scared?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Bro, we men though. We got this. We got this." So so we proceeded to walk into the mall, and when we walked into the mall, we got there, and we got there, asked the lady what we need to do and everything, told us to fill out all these paperwork and everything. And I was like, I gotta fill out paperwork just to get my ears pierced, but I still didn't care. My friend, he was like, "You going first, right?" And I was like, "I know you scared," so I was like, what, might as well. You feel me? So, cause I'm a man, you feel me? Even though I went to class, but that's besides the point. But so yeah, we went. I got in the chair. I was filling out my paperwork, and I gave it to the lady. She was like, "You scared?" And I was like, at first I didn't want to tell her. I was like, nah, not really. You know, deep down in my heart, I was like, hell yeah, nigga, you scared? But she was over here. She got the little gun and everything, and she pointed that joint. She put the little dot in my ear and pointed that gun at the piercing gun at my ear. And she was like, "You want me to count, or you want me just go?" I was like, "Count. You better count down for me." So she said, "1, 2, 3, go." I said, "What the hell?" That was the fastest countdown. I was like, "Yo." I wanted to ask her. I was like, "Yo, like." I wanted to be like, I thought it was gonna be like a slow countdown. She said, 1, 2, 3, go. I was like, the hell? That was the fastest count in the world. But you know, I got it done. I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh shit, nigga look cute, bro. I was like, I was feeling myself. I saw myself. I was like, yes. So I had to wait for my now it's his turn. You know, like because I really didn't flinch. You know, I took that junk like a man, bro. I didn't flinch at all. So I guess because I didn't flinch, he wasn't all that scared. He was like, so since you didn't flinch, it must not be that bad. So he got in the chair, and he was getting both his joints done. And so I was like, you know, I'm good with just getting one done. Click it done. I was like, alright, I'm done. It hurt a little bit. So he got his done on, and we head back. And I showed my mom, and she's like, "Oh shit, you look cute. I should have doubted that." And I was like, I know." And so I showed all my little shawty, you feel me? I look cute and everything. And I was like, yeah, I know. But yeah, so that was that time. Me getting my ear pierced. You feel me? So. That's the end of story time. It's your boy Visual Climax. Hit that like and subscribe button right here, or right here. One of them. It's gonna be one in one of these spaces right here. Yep. And hit that like and subscribe button. And
life has its up and downs, but you can't never stumble. It's gonna hit you hard. Never fall, never fall.